Hey, what's going on, guys? Destructinator here, and today what I have for you guys is another episode of DNA Bomb with Every Gun. I believe we're on episode 27, and it is the Atlas Pistol DNA Bomb. That's right, guys. We're using the Atlas Pistol with that very, very nice royalty camo, playing some hardcore Dom on Horizon, and it's a DNA bomb, so hopefully you guys enjoy that in the background. I actually did end up dying, I believe, 1 or 2 off the double in this game. Unfortunately, I don't show that streak because that would kind of make the video too long, but that kind of sucked. But still, you know, we got the DNA, so we are getting closer and closer to finishing the series. I believe the only thing we have left is the Ohm and the MP44 Grok, which I do have the Ohm, I just have to upload it, and I actually do not have the Grok, so I have to kind of get on Advanced Warfare and play it. And I haven't played Advanced Warfare in such a long time, guys, but let's talk a little bit about the Atlas pistol. So the Atlas is actually a pretty good pistol in hardcore. In core, I don't like using it, you know. I only go into hardcore when I feel like it's really, really necessary. Like, I'm at such a disadvantage using this gun against everybody else that I need to go in hardcore where it like levels the playing field. And the thing about the Atlas is that it's just too weak. It doesn't have that punching power, it doesn't really have a lot of ammo, and you will be screwed if you run into more than one person at a time with it. But, you know, it's definitely not one of the better secondaries. I'd put it probably, I think it's a little bit better than the Grok. I think the Grok is the worst one overall, but you know, that just still puts it at the 3rd place spot. So I wouldn't really recommend using it. You can if you want to, but it's not really worth your time. And I don't usually say that about guns, but it's just not, it's not really fun to use, and there's no real point to it. But that's that's enough about the Atlas. What I want to talk about a little bit today is, well, last night actually was the Pacquiao-Mayweather throwdown in boxing. I don't know how many of you guys watched that. I'm not going to, like, make a separate video on that or anything, because I don't really have that much to say about it. You know, I'm not a boxing fan. I don't watch boxing on the regular. That was the first and last, probably, boxing match I will watch. It's kind of the same thing in my mind where people who don't follow the NFL watch the Super Bowl. It's like, well, because it's, you know, a big thing and people are going to be talking about it, so might as well watch it. Thank God I did not pay the $100 pay-per-view for it, though. I mean, you know, it was a really boring fight, in my opinion. And, you know, what I've realized from kind of seeing Twitter, and everyone on Twitter was really mad because Mayweather did end up winning, and I don't think people really like Mayweather. You know, there's some who do, but in general, I mean, he's just kind of an asshole, like, cocky prick in the eyes of basically the general American public, so I don't think that many people like him. I think a lot of people really wanted Pacquiao to win, and it was close. As far as I could tell, I mean, the scores were relatively close, the punches thrown and like the statistics and all that. I mean, you know, I was trying to make sense of it, how they kind of scored and everything. It didn't really make sense to me, but Mayweather ended up winning, which is kind of unfortunate. I was rooting for Pacquiao, but you know, and you know, the fight itself, like I said, I'm not a intense, like, I don't watch boxing all the time. So as a casual kind of viewer who doesn't really know anything about the sport, I found it really boring. You know, Mayweather was just kind of dodging all of Pacquiao's punches and, you know, running away from him the entire time, which is his style of fighting, you know, I guess, apparently, like, and it's tactical, it's smart, but it doesn't really make for that great entertainment. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys thought about that fight and who you're rooting for, and if you have any opinions or anything like that on the matter. You know, for me, boxing in general is kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't get how people can enjoy it. You know, there's some things in life that I enjoy, there's some things I don't like, but I understand how people like them, and there's some things that I think are just like stupid and like, how could anyone like this? And boxing is kind of one of those things because, you know, I feel like we're gonna look back on boxing in like 100 years the same way we look at like gladiator fights right now. We're like, what the hell were these guys doing? Like, why do you want to pay to watch 2 people beat the shit out of each other? It doesn't make sense. And, you know, like, the fact that so much money was involved in such a kind of short and anticlimactic thing, I don't know. You know, I didn't really enjoy it, but hey, I ended up watching it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Destructinator, and I'm out. Peace.